Dear ICD Fellows, International Counselors, EC members, staffs, friends and supporters, my name is Dr. Ho-Yeol Chang, and I'm the incumbent International President of the ICD. I'm originally from Seoul, South Korea. As you may already know, in many Asian countries, the family name comes before the given name. So my actual name is Chang Ho-Yeol, as the correct pronunciation of my family name is Chang rather than Chang, so it's Chang Ho-Yeol. First and foremost, I'd like to send a New Year's greeting to every ICD fellow and their family and friends. The last 3 years have been the difficult time for all of us, to say the least, due to the pandemic that swept across the globe. As all the fellows know, we had planned for a centennial celebration in 2020 to take place in Nagoya. Unfortunately, due to the pandemic, we postponed the celebration by a year, and eventually we had to cancel the entire centennial events as the pandemic continued to spread. Despite the immense challenges that the pandemic posed, our immediate past president, Dr. Richard Smith, and past president, Dr. Akira Sanda, and the executive committee members worked relentlessly to create a new way of communicating. They hosted several online conferences and Zoom or hybrid meetings to start off the beginning of the second centennial. After 2 long years, we were finally able to host an in-person International Council meeting at Houston last October, even though it was still partially hybrid for those who couldn't be there in person. I'd like to send my sincere appreciation to Dr. Sanda and Dr. Smith and their teams for all their dedication and hard work during the difficult times. I'm happy to announce that we will be having a fully in-person International Council meeting this November in Seoul, Korea. Before the pandemic, ICD International Council had an extensive list of sections that hosted council meetings. But after we've canceled the centennial events, Section 11 will be the first section to host an International Council meeting outside of the United States after the pandemic. I hope that other sections will also be interested in hosting council meetings, and I look forward to visiting various countries where our sections are located. ICD has built a rich history during the past 103 years. However, it could also be said that not many things have changed within the organization during this time. Even though the pandemic was truly a dark period for many of us, it can also be considered as a great turning point. A crucial issue that the majority ICD sections are currently facing is recruiting new members. The younger generation of dentists around the world are the future of ICD. To provide a pathway for these outstanding dentists in the early stage of their career, the ICD should work to provide opportunities that they can benefit from. Some of the ICD sections have already started to restructure their governance models and create networking opportunities for the new generation. I strongly suggest all the ICD sections to seek out those worthy young dentists who are potential fellows by creating innovating programs for them. Creating a strong network is vital now more than ever. So we should devise plans to meet and work with them across the world. We still haven't fully escaped the pandemic, but we have found ways of getting along with COVID-19 and continuing with our normal lives. I have high expectations for 2023 with our excellent executive committee team. President-elect Dr. Argyris Piciotti, Vice President Dr. Ian Doyle, Treasurer Dr. Keith Suchi, Editor Dr. Dob Sidney, Secretary General Dr. Joe Canielli, all supported by our dedicated on-site Director of Global Operations, Mrs. Chelsea Segran, and Executive Assistant, Ms. Crystal Debs. Let's start to prepare for the bicentennial celebration to be held in 2120. I wholeheartedly wish that year 2023 will be filled with happiness for all of you, my friends, around the world. Thank you.